Hey guys, welcome back to 8th grade history class with Mr. C. Um, Guys, I sent out to you on Classroom today, not along with this YouTube video, basically a project or a document investigation that we'll be working on the next couple days. Now, this document investigation is going to be dealing with the Louisiana Territory and the Louisiana Purchase and kind of what was happening with Thomas Jefferson and the Lewis and Clark expedition within this new territory. Essentially going to be taking a look at a bunch of different documents and answering some questions about what was going on. Now, with our classroom assignment that I sent out today, you should have received three different files along with this video. I'm going to take you through each one of the files individually, and we'll kind of discuss what each one is and help you out, and hopefully I can answer any questions you might have. So the first document or file I want you to open up, guys, is the one that's entitled LT Investigation Directions. LT is Louisiana Territory Investigation Directions. So go ahead and open that up. Now, once you have that file open, it says official business of the United States, and this is kind of like the directions, I guess, a briefing, the background information of what you're going to be taking a look at. So the project also pretends that you're an agent of the United States. That's why I keep saying agent. But anyway, agent. The United States government is currently seeking to purchase land from, there's a typo here, should say France, even though it says Canada, in order to add more territory for future states. In order to fully understand what the United States government can expect from the massive land deal, we have to understand how the only other deal of this magnitude went down. We desperately need your help in solving these key questions regarding the Louisiana Territory. Here's what we know about the Louisiana Territory. In 1803, President Thomas Jefferson purchased a massive plot of land and may have done so illegally. Actually, wasn't sure if it was constitutional for Jefferson to make that purchase, but he does it anyway. That more than doubles the size of the United States. This land is referred to as the Louisiana Territory. And just like today, the United States was very enthusiastic about acquiring new territories. After all, this allows for more states to be admitted to the Union and helps support of our growing population. However, the last thing a prosperous country like us needs is to be indebted to a country forever or to have been duped into buying a useless piece of land. A picture of the land in question is included below, and if you look at the map, it is that dark green area the arrow is pointing to. We need your help. Use the following documents to answer the questions below about the Louisiana Territory. You should submit documentation of each question in the appropriate Louisiana Territory briefing submission form. Agent, there's one more thing I must mention. I hope you understand the seriousness of this investigation. Because of this, your answers to the below questions cannot be short or simple. They are required to be deep, complex, and must show a strong use of the documents in this case file. So, basically, guys, you're going to be investigating the reasons for the Louisiana Purchase and why Jefferson goes after the territory, and you're going to use document-based evidence to answer the four questions that appear on the bottom. Question number one, what did President Jefferson want when he purchased the Louisiana Territory? Question two, how did Jefferson ultimately end up purchasing the entire Louisiana Territory and under what terms? Number three, once acquired, what did Jefferson want done with the area and were these aims successful? And number four, what controversies arose regarding Jefferson's purchase of the Louisiana Territory? So that's it for the direction page. You have it there with you, so if you need to look back on it, you can. The next file I need you to open up is the one that says Copy of Investigation Briefing, and it's a Google Slides. Now, this is your own copy, so you can edit and alter this. Now, you should open it up and it looks like a Google Slides with 4 different slides on it. First thing I need you to do is go to where that magnifying glass is, click on that, and I clicked it to like 100%. I was able to read a little bit better once I clicked it on 100%. But once you click on it and you look, basically what each slide is a different slide for each of the questions. The question, yet again, I read them to you a minute ago, but it appears on the top. For the first slide, it says Q1. And what did President Jefferson want when he purchased Louisiana Territory? It has basically each question has its own slide. Now, underneath that, it has an area where it says circle documents used. You're not going to be able to circle it, unfortunately, so just ignore that part. But if you scroll down a little bit, you are going to see where it says debriefing, and it gives you a red box to type your answer in. So as you go through the documents and you figure out the answer to each of these questions, you are going to be able to type your answer into this red box. That red box is also where you're going to provide me with the textual evidence of how you arrived at that answer. So what information from which document helped you to find that answer? So in that red box, your goal by the end of this assignment is to be able to type your answer to the question in there, and you need to provide me textual evidence from documents that will back it up. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at those documents that are going to help you answer the question. So if you go and look at the other file I sent to you, it says LT Docs Google version. Click on that, and it is a PDF of the different documents that are going to help you find out about the Louisiana Territory. Now, the documents, unfortunately, were scanned in out of order. So, how you figure out which document you're talking about? If you look at the first one, guys, and you look in the upper left-hand corner, it says Doc 7. So, when you want to refer to this document, you can literally just call it Doc 7. I'll know what you're talking about. And Doc 7 is Thomas Jefferson's letter to Robert Livingston. If you scroll down, the next one down is Doc 2. Then you have Doc 3, so on and so forth. Guys, your job is to read through and look at these different documents and analyze it. Then figure out what question does that document help you answer. And you need to pull out evidence that helps you answer those questions. Let's go back to the copy of LT investigation slides. That's where we're putting our answers, the thing with the red box. So if we go back and look, after I read the documents and I go and I look at question number 1, it says, what did President Jefferson want when he purchased Louisiana Territory? In that red box, I'm going to type up whatever my answer is, whatever you think Jefferson wanted to gain by getting the Louisiana Territory. You're going to give me your answer. You are then going to go down and you are going to list the documents that helped you to come up with that answer. So you're going to say Doc 7 or Doc 2 or Doc 11, whatever it may be. You are then going to pull out a piece of evidence from that document that helps to back up your answer. That evidence could be a quote, it could be a paraphrased little segment, it could be whatever you need, but you need to show me the evidence you pulled out of that document in order to answer that question. Guys, there are 11 documents. I want every document used at least once for one of the questions. So there are 4 questions. You must use all 11 documents. Now, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. You must use each document once to answer one of the questions. Does that make sense? So ultimately, 4 questions, you have to use those 11 documents to answer a different question. Now, you can use the same document twice if you want to, but each document must be used at least once to help support one of the questions. Okay? Guys, this assignment has got a lot to do with it. It's going to take you a while to go through the documents. So I am giving you today, tomorrow, which is Friday, and I'm going to make the due date for this Monday morning, so you have the entire weekend if you need it to do it. I hope it doesn't take you any time on your weekend. Hope you can get it done pretty quickly. But if you need it, it's there. Now, this afternoon, Thursday, I'm also going to hold a Google Meet for each individual class to answer any questions you have. All right? Or if you just want to say hello and pop in and have a little human contact, that's fine too. All right? But I'll be there to answer any questions you have. I'll segment in a half an hour this afternoon for each of our classes to be able to take a look. All right? I'll send out the links for that probably tomorrow. Or probably today, with your a separate Google Classroom installment. All right? Guys, take care of yourselves. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And please get this done because it's going to go in the grade book as a quiz grade. All right? Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later.